podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple. They're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities. To wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I said that nigga me and Ski over here. That nigga done turned to Sean and Ski. Taking fly videos on the side. I said, look at this shit, my nigga.
I don't know. I thought maybe you could use this, huh?
I did. I'm using them up like a
Because you don't be appreciative, you say.
I'm giving you a compliment.
No, you be making people
Welcome to the Black Male Podcast.
He's trying to cut me off, man. I'm gonna finish what I was saying, though. That's all right. Yeah. Yeah, Tre-Dot is who I am, all that. Yeah.
But go ahead.
But yo, son don't appreciate my friendship, man. He be making people think he be just holding me down and I'm just unappreciative. And I'm gonna tell you something.
I never do that. That's why.
What do you mean?
I don't never make it seem like you unappreciative. That's crazy.
No, I'm saying when you talk to me.
Oh, that's different because I gotta talk shit.
No, I'm making it clear to people.
Okay, all right, you right.
You know what I'm saying?
You right.
You know what I mean?
No, he came through everyone. I'll say this. But it wasn't. I expect it though. So it's even though I'm receiving it and I'm on it. Pause. Whoa.
I was gonna let that go. That was crazy.
Whoa.
I was gonna let that one go. You get one pass.
Even
pass
though I'm on the other side of it because normally he's the rapper. I'm support staff myself. Producer homie Ski. We support staff. On the other end, I shot a video, and bro pulled up, and even he sent me a text, bro. I knocked out work last night. He still showed up on time in my book. That was on time.
I thought I was gonna be later than that. That's why I told you.
That was on time. The text was, "I'm on time." That was like, and I was like, "Cool," you know what I mean? I appreciate it. We get rolling. I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm not thinking about he pulled up. I actually got a boost of energy. I was like, "My nigga is here. That's what's up." You know what I mean? And then he filmed some behind the scenes stuff that I'm gonna put together as B-roll that I'm gonna release later. I'll give you credit in the bottom lines. But it was so fire behind the scenes B-roll. I was like, oh shit. It was one that you did with the camera here and you did something color wise and it was just me. When Docs was above me with the camera and I was like, damn, that shit hard than a motherfucker.
Cinematic mode.
It was. That was hard than a motherfucker.
I know to tweak a couple seconds. You think I don't be listening, yo? Let me get a camera in my hands, yo.
That shit was hard than a motherfucker, man. I was pretty hyped. That shit was hype. You know, another highlight of the day
was an eventful day, though.
Was Lil Sean. Lil Sean, and also that promo. I did that to you today.
He camera shook though. That was funny.
That was funny.
I would use it.
I am. I'm gonna use because I already told Docs I want the roughs of the other video too because I'm gonna chop that shit.
In the beginning, he was shook.
He was trying to figure it out.
He put the hood on his head, then he bopped it.
Yeah, he got right. He got right. I was pretty hyped. I was like,
the camera,
look at my boy.
like the camera isn't a real person. Like chill.
But you could tell he never did nothing like that. So
I think it was dope. You had him there, man. I had my son with me for like one video when he was around that age. And I had them play a part, and it was cool.
That shit came.
They remember stuff like that.
Yeah, they do. Look, I even did that. I took that.
That's classic.
Yo,
that's classic.
I'm gonna probably change that my AV. He had liked that, man. He was hyped, and I was pretty proud of him. You know, he was nervous. That ain't his style. He a behind the scenes brother.
Yeah. Let me get this way before we start cooking, man. We're gonna shout out Johnny's Pizza.
Yes.
They gave me an invite. I brought my family with me, of course, and this isn't even a shout out. This is just truth. The food was fire.
Yes. Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it's the best I ever had, but it was definitely memorable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Everything. We had the buffalo shrimp. We had shrimp parmesan. We had mushroom onion pizza. And we tried the dessert. We had the cheesecake and I had like an Oreo mousse.
Yep.
Oh, we also had garlic bread, garlic cheese bread.
Yeah, garlic cheese
Everything
bread.
Top tier. He had his son with us, so 3 of us. We didn't even finish everything. It was a
No,
nice
it didn't.
spread.
It
We got
didn't.
the video promo coming.
Yep.
Shout out to Johnny's Pizza. I think there's 4 or 5 different locations in the Raleigh-Durham area. I know it's
Yep.
Apex, Cary,
Yep. Wake
Raleigh,
Forest.
Wake Forest.
Mm-hmm.
And,
And there's one here in Clayton as well.
okay, and there's one in Clayton. They have to work on their locations because the Lead Mine Road is not searchable. I don't know what we have to do to get that together, but I contacted the owner, I believe it was, hit me back. He said he understands that and he's working on that. But definitely shout out to Johnny's Pizza. They welcomed us. The guy working there showed a lot of love. We were well taken care of.
Yeah, we were.
This was our first time doing something like that collectively.
Yes.
As an artist, that's my first time being offered to do something like that. You know, maybe we're working on something, man. So businesses, holler at us, man. We'll come through, do a promo video, and
Oh, yeah.
talk to the people how it is. And hopefully, if you introduce us, hopefully you have a good product, because I hope you don't bring us there and the product is bad. I don't want to have to do that, but definitely the product is good. Shout out to Johnny's Pizza, man.
I was looking for the address to Johnny's Pizza. And we'll throw the address here. He'll give it to me, and we'll throw the address here.
Great. If you're into Italian food, because
Yeah.
even the shrimp parmesan was good with the noodles.
Yeah, it was fire. It was a great experience. Going to that particular place, and it's funny. I talked to Erica about it. She was like, Johnny. She's like, if you ever talk to them on social media, they have a very receptive social media group. They will talk back. They send stuff. I didn't realize. I forgot she's done some promo for Johnny's Pizza before, some time ago. And but Johnny's Pizza is super dope, super. The food was good, and I cannot think of that young man's name, but he was so helpful. He'll be in the promo. You'll see him in the promo video. By this time this pod is dropped, promo video will be out and all over the place. But shout out to Johnny's Pizza, man. It was delicious.
Well run. They gave my guy access to the kitchen to get some footage. I mean, they gave us full access. Man.
Yeah.
I'm pleased with it.
Yeah, it was amazing.
If I never do another promo for a business or a restaurant, I'm content. That was a great experience.
Yeah.
And the fact that I had my brother with me, and he also had his son, so even nephew was there. I think that was dope, man. He carried himself very well. And he's like any other nephew. He ate like shit.
He ate everything.
He said he never had a pizza like that in such a long time. He really enjoyed it, and I feel good that he enjoyed it.
Yeah, he did.
And I was able to share, that moment with people I love.
He brought it up after the fact too. He said, he was like, man, Dad, that was cool, man. We shoot the video, and then Trey had the opportunity with the pizza place, and he said, man, the food was real good. We got to go back over there to Johnny's Pizza again.
Yo, man.
Bro, he pulled it up online. He said, man, we got one in Clayton. We need to go try it out.
Hey, man. Nephew got to stop acting like Unc ain't a big deal, son. Unc out here cooking, son.
Yo,
playing.
It's funny, yo, because I always tell they rock with you heavy, man. Both of them.
No, I love the kids.
They rock
man.
with you
I love
heavy,
the kids,
man. Anytime I say, yo, I'm about to leave the house, where you going with Trey? I say, yeah, I'm about to go meet him. And I tell myself, that ain't my only friend. That's the only friend we know about.
But what's dope though, and this actually is decent podcast conversation material. For years, we talked about doing stuff with the kids.
Yes.
Like my son is grown, so it's different. You know what I mean? But we never did it.
Right, we never did. No,
And we never talked about it again.
We did.
We talked about doing a movie. We talked about doing a sporting event.
Yep, we did.
And I think those are the two things we spoke about.
We definitely need to do that sport.
And we never did it. You know
Even
what I
if
mean?
we go to Orlando.
Yeah, but it's like no reason.
It's really no reason.
We just didn't do it.
Yeah, it really is no reason.
You know what I mean? Charlotte, the Hornets here, Panthers here.
Yep.
We can't say it's money.
You
know what I'm saying? We can't say it's time either. We just didn't do it.
I got gypped out of some tickets for the Charlotte Hornets game next week. This coming Saturday. I bought the tickets off this website. The website caught it. The website caught it because the person, it's some third party sites. They caught it, and the person has been selling the same tickets over and over.
Oh, okay. Fraud.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's some fraud shit. So I got my money back.
Okay, well, at least you got your money.
Yeah, I got my money back.
Your money back.
The site was trying to book me some more tickets on the same day, but I'm a move it until to February because I want to take my daughter and all them too. So
I got to bring something up to you that was brought to me at work, and they didn't appreciate my nonchalant response, so they actually looked it up and showed me footage.
Oh,
the Savannah Bananas.
Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, it's like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Oh, some of them dudes. Yeah, that shit weird though.
It was weird.
That shit weird as hell.
But
I know what you're talking about.
The name
though.
is bugged out.
No, the name is wild.
But I was sort of entertained, and it was different.
Yeah, it's different.
You know what I mean? I think kids would appreciate it.
No.
But I was shitting on it when they first told me. I'm like, Savannah Bananas.
Yeah. No, it's actually dope. I'm shocked you know they show them on ESPN sometime.
Fuck what I know.
Yeah, they show them on ESPN sometime, man. Savannah Bananas.
I've been anti-baseball so long, so if it's baseball related,
I get it.
I definitely pay attention.
This is the funner side of baseball.
Yeah, and it was wild because dude is pitching with little tight shorts on, and he has a cowboy hat on, and I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But after watching it, and I took the
Pedro Martinez was playing against him one time.
Well, I had to cut off my pause meter.
Yeah, you got to.
Because the whole game was pausable.
No, you got to with that.
Everything was like, whoa, what are you doing? What is it?
The Savannah Bananas is pause-worthy activity.
Everything was paused.
Yeah.
So I cut off the pause meter and just relaxed.
Yeah.
And cut my knobby off.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It's actually good. It's actually good.
Because I was pausing knobby everywhere. Then I was like, let me relax.
Let's just relax.
This is supposed to be fun for the kids. So, yeah.
They be wildin', son. They be wildin'. They like you said, they're the Harlem Globetrotters of the baseball stuff.
But it's not meant to be serious, so I had to cut my seriousness off.
Yeah.
Because I had the serious work face on. I was like, what are you showing me?
That's funny as hell.
Savannah Bananas. So I was already throwing off. You know what I mean? Then the guy pitching with a cowboy hat on and tight shorts.
Yep.
I was like, what is this?
Yep.
I was like, are these girls too? But it was a guy with long hair.
Yeah.
So
now they be flipping out there. They be wildin', son.
So,
Savannah Bananas, that's funny.
You might have to try that out. Check it out.
Let's do it, man. We really got to do some outings and do some different shit. And, you know, we can do it as some content pieces as well, man.
I mean, everything is a opportunity concept,
But
man.
I definitely think we should go to Orlando and catch a game next year. Next year, let's catch an Orlando's Magic game. Since your kid is up there, I'll bring my oldest, and then we can either drive or fly.
I mean, let's talk, man.
Because I can drive. I can drive. We still got to go to New York this year. We got to shoot the visuals.
I'm thinking March. Because I know you said you had to go somewhere for a funeral.
Yeah.
I forgot the date.
I'm going next week.
Yeah, so I said March because it's already January.
Yeah. All right, let's do that.
And we
should all that weather should.
Well, you know, we said we was going to rent a car and do a road trip. We can make content at the road trip. Every time we stop and get gas or something.
That's a fact.
Talk a little shit. Yeah, we work on that.
Yeah,
back to it.
Back to it, man. All right, man. Let's start the topics. Let's start into sports. So, a bunch of coaches have been either fired or they resigned. What are those coaching stops? Right now, we know Harbaugh is with the Giants. It's not been truly confirmed all the way, but from what Adam Schefter and all of them have said,
I'm not mad at that.
They Harbaugh to the Giants. I'm not mad at that as well.
His style of coaching, as far as the old school disciplinary kind of thing, I think that's what they need to start from.
But now I'm hearing
not saying I think it's going to do good.
Right.
I just think his style might be good.
And that's to me is the owner group. The ownership group can fuck that whole shit up for the Giants.
That's another conversation.
Now they're talking about Kevin Stefanski possibly being the head coach of the Ravens.
I thought the Falcons.
I mean the Falcons. I'm sorry, the Falcons. Yeah, the Falcons.
I don't like that.
I don't like that neither.
I don't like him.
I don't either.
Nothing about him. Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't like nothing about you. Nothing you stand for. Nothing about you. Matter of fact, I don't like anybody that likes you.
Right. A whole fuck you.
I don't like the Falcons anyway, so whatever. But I know Isaac Hayes III don't like it either.
Nope, he don't.
Because he did a post, and his post get a lot of people, so a lot of people behind it. So a lot of people don't like you, bro.
It's not going to fit. It's not going to fit, man.
Bro, even if it fit, I don't like you. So I'll never say nothing good about y'all unless y'all win a Super Bowl. Then I still won't say nothing good about you.
I agree. Where do you think Mike McDaniels is going to end up at? Or if he even end up as a head coach, he might end up being an OC somewhere. If he's an OC for the freaking Giants, they're going to have a crazy coach / offensive coordinator situation there.
Well, I think
and
whoever they put there,
that's not gunshot.
Whoever they put there is going to get Jerry Jones. Because the owner group is ass.
Their owner group is ass.
So you're not going to have the flexibility to make much of a difference anyway, I don't think.
I think what they talking about the money for Harbaugh, that the way the money breakdown is, they're going to have to give that man rights to do whatever he need to do to make that team better.
Only coach
because now Rabel, the coach that was there, he's under gun for a lot of NFL issues where he was trying to push people out of the tent, like you need to get back on the field, the concussion protocol shit. And then now they surfacing that he really lied about Shador. He did all that other shit. Now all that coming out. It didn't have to surface, but we all knew it was going to come out.
Come on.
We all knew that was going to.
So they had to she had to take her shirt off for you to see she's fat.
You can tell it.
Come on, man.
That's a good one. That's a damn good one.
Well, not fat shaming. Leave me alone.
Right.
I'm just having fun.
But do you think Tomlin? Now he's one of the longest tenured coaches next to Harbaugh. He's saying he may take a year off.
I think he'll take a break and do TV and have fun with football again. It's funny because Mike Tomlin was his brand was in my thoughts because James Harrison said he's not a Hall of Fame coach, basically because he doesn't have a coaching tree. He didn't use the word coaching tree, but I use coaching tree to explain it to make it understand what he was saying. Because when you look at Popovich, right. Coach K, even though it's another sport, still great coaches.
Right. Let's go to the NFL. Let's take it.
These are coaching trees.
But Belichick coaching trees are ass.
No, I didn't say they were good.
Okay, because all his coaching trees ain't.
But Tomlin doesn't have a coaching tree at all.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Does Harbaugh have a coaching tree? Nope. But I hate that we do.
But Harrison didn't say he's a Hall of Fame coach either.
But I get it.
They were talking about. But see, there's two.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I'm not going to knock Harrison.
Let's get to
I'm not talking about Harrison. I'm not talking about the messenger. I'm talking about the message itself.
Right. Okay.
And it's a common thought process.
I'm talking about the messenger on top of it. I'm going to bring up the messenger. But I'll let you go ahead.
Then that dilutes the topic. That's another topic.
Well,
But there are a lot of people that believe here in this HOF conversation that a coach, what makes them a Hall of Fame coach is the fact that they coach other coaches to be great coaches.
Right. My favorite coach is Andy Reid. Who's off of his coaching tree?
Nobody that I know off the top of my head. Football-wise, the only person I know that has a tree is Belichick, and like you said, all of them didn't do well.
Right.
Outside of their position.
Let's go back to Andy Reid. Andy Reid has some great OCs that have been off of different teams, but his coaching tree, head coach-wise,
but that's still part of his tree, though.
I don't even think he has some great OCs. He had maybe two. Is
the coaching tree even applicable for football?
My thing is this: why that got to be for the black man? Another black man bringing that up about another black man that he also played for.
I hate
that his son is over there on that team.
That's what I'm saying. What you're saying is some shit that I would say.
Corny, man.
That could have been the topic at hand, so he shouldn't answer the question because he's a black guy at hand.
It was his podcast. He probably came up with the question.
I mean,
it was his podcast. That's like me coming. That's like me on our podcast. I don't come with all the questions. But I'm just the one saying the question.
But I'm saying, so if we talk about a black athlete,
right?
Does that mean we don't critique white athletes as well?
No, that's not true. We critique both evenly.
Yeah. So is that fair to say?
Did not call this man a Hall of Famer. Okay. Question is this then? Okay. The coach previous to the for the Steelers, the previous coach was what's his name?
What isn't it Coward or something?
Yeah, Coward.
Is it Coward?
Yep.
Coward.
How many Super Bowls has Coward won? One. He's only won one Super Bowl. How many Super Bowls has Tomlin won? One Super Bowl. What is Coward's coaching tree?
But is Coward Hall of Fame?
I think he is.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
It might be. Might be a Hall of Fame coach. Let's see. Shit, that's the great thing about Google. We can do it.
I mean, just Google it real quick and see what it is.
Yeah, I'm about to right now.
But Coward has coached more than one team, too.
Right. That's true.
And Tomlin's career isn't over.
Not nowhere near.
Tomlin maybe has 30 years more coaching if he wants to coach. I say at least 2 more decades of coaching if he wants to coach. 30 might be a stretch.
Let's see. Of course, we know Chuck Nope. Yes. Bill
Cowher.
Yes. Inducted in 2020.
Okay.
Who led the team to their third dynasty and a Super Bowl win.
Well, I don't think a Super Bowl win should be a determining factor.
Yeah, who led the team to their dynasty and a Super Bowl win. Won a Super Bowl win. He was coaching there from 92 to 06 because we know Tomlin was right after him.
Well, Steelers always keep coaches for a long period of time.
Yep.
I think it's actually commendable. I think Mike Tomlin had a Hall of Fame run with the Steelers.
And then Chuck Noll, he's won 4 Super Bowl victories. But, that was in the era of.
That's crazy, though.
Yep, 1969 to 91.
I hear you before. Four rings is powerful.
No, that's power them over.
Yeah.
And you coached to 91. So you Chuck Noll coached from 69 to 91. That's a long time.
Well,
Bill Cowher was right behind you from 92 to 06. That wasn't that hell of a long, but it was long.
To the question, to the topic, and to the messenger. First, I'll say I'm not in disagreement with what you're saying.
Right.
I was just trying to throw another side in there so you can go deeper into why you said what you said. But I don't think coaching trees are as relevant in football as basketball.
And pretty much what he said was coaching tree, because this is what James Harrison said. I can't give him a Hall of Fame coach. I can't give him a Hall of Fame coach because he hasn't made disciples.
That's just coaching tree.
Right.
We're not talking about whatever.
But that's corny. Like that to me, that's so corny because I want to know, where is Bill Cowher's disciples? Where is his Hall of Fame coaching? Where's his coaching tree?
that comment is my issue sometimes with podcasts and even TV and radio. It's almost like you talk so much and then you feel like you're in competition with other people's hot takes. So you just, sometimes you reach for things.
Right.
You know what I mean? That just seems like a reachable moment because you played for this guy.
Right.
And you're a guy that nobody wanted out of college.
Won a Super Bowl with that guy.
No, but I'm saying you're a player that nobody wanted out of college. So for me, Mike Tomlin is a similar success story because when they hired Mike Tomlin, like, he wasn't a hot name.
No, he was not.
He was a coach that was given a chance. You were a player that was given a chance. Y'all have something in common. As far as making something out of nothing, made something great out of nothing.
Just to shoot a person down.
If your only critique of him is not having a coaching tree, you don't even have a critique at all as far as I'm concerned. That's nothing. Because that doesn't take away from him being a great coach and leader of men.
Nope.
Okay, you're going to say he's not a great leader of coaches? Okay, maybe. So what? So if we have a powerful podcast, but we can't develop other podcasts?
Right.
So Nas was a great artist, but he couldn't develop other artists? Because at one time they said that.
Yeah.
But now he hits you with mass appeal. So do you retract that statement?
No, because all those artists are vintage artists.
Okay, but does that take away from the fact that he done some with mass appeal that nobody else did?
I mean, he didn't develop anyone. He just put vintage artists.
But how many artists are good at developing artists? That's not
I'm not against.
That's not like a common thing. So it's like I use that example to say you're knocking him for not developing other coaches, but there's not a long list of coaches that we can name that developed other coaches.
Nope.
The fact that we're struggling to name people is indicative of that.
Basketball, we can do that with ease.
That's why I think basketball is different.
Yes.
Because coaches in football, there's so many pieces.
Greg Popovich has the best coaching tree.
I look at Popovich as, I would say, when you talk about like legendary rappers and you take like people like LL, whose careers just lasted from the age of 16 or whatever.
Right.
I'm like, just throw his name out of there. Just don't even put him in there. I don't want to hear that.
I don't. Yeah.
Let's just get to other people.
Yeah.
Or when you talk about great MCs and people always want to put Rakim in these debates, even Biggie and Pac, throw them over there.
It's time to throw them under there. I agree.
Yeah, it's them, iconic, and then let's talk about what's present.
Right.
Popovich is like, that's the God.
Yo,
like they call Rakim the God MC. That's the God coach, yo. I always been a Popovich fan, but I never liked the Spurs.
I never liked the Spurs. Cannot stand the Spurs. But they play the game the right way.
But I think Popovich, and I used to put Pat Riley in that, they just know how to coach whatever they have. Mm-hmm. The only reason why I put Pat Riley in there because Pat Riley had the Showtime Lakers, and he had to beat you the fuck up Miami Heat.
Right. But he doesn't have a coaching tree.
And he has, So is it necessary? Right. But that makes Pop greater than him.
How about Phil Jackson? Does he have a coaching tree? No. Just Steve Kerr, pretty much. And Steve Kerr probably learned more from Pop.
Yes.
You know who else has a great coaching tree?
Hold on to that. But without Tex Winter, Phil Jackson is great.
Yep, I agree. I totally agree.
Now go ahead.
Dean Smith. Great culture tree.
He has a tree.
Yep. He has
a very solid tree.
Yep. And people that came under him to coach for North Carolina at that. And it's cats all other teams.
Coach K has a tree.
Yeah, Coach K does as well.
College basketball, I think, was pure. Pure is purer, even a word.
Yeah. Yeah.
It makes sense when you put pieces together, but purer. I never heard nobody say purer.
Yeah.
Or more pure.
It's a pure game.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. No, you're right. All right, let's move to the next topic.
Not so pure. Now.
What is the one
But
sad, but it isn't. What is the one NBA player that has your attention right now? What is that one NBA player?
Just one?
Yeah, just one. Just one. Because we could be here all day naming cats.
I got one from East Conference.
Here we go. Go ahead. I'll let you do it.
I would say Cade Cunningham and Wemby.
Okay.
Okay, clarity. Okay, Cade Cunningham, because I watch him every year improve something.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think he's improved as a leader.
Yes.
Because he's on a team full of athletic dogs.
Yes.
More so than just athletic talent.
And they living on that dog comment, too. They loving that.
Well, it fits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Because that was the Pistons'
example I
identity
give
since the beginning. A bunch of dogs.
At one time, that was a Knick identity, but it's not there. So I still have to give them credit for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Putting it into practice effectively, consistently.
Yes.
So when the Pistons lose, they lost a fight.
Yes. Yeah. It was.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not mad at anybody for losing a fight.
Shit,
I'm mad at you for getting your ass whooped, though.
We played against the Suns the other day. We won 108 to 105. That shit was a fight all the way through. Why is it? I hate to digress. Why is the Suns so good all of a sudden? They got rid of KD, and all of a sudden they playing good than a motherfucker, bro.
Well, then I will put my same theory as Cade Cunningham onto Devin Booker.
Okay.
He's a star that has a team full of dogs. Whether you like Grayson Allen or not, and I don't that either. Motherfucker is a dog.
Same thing with Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks is...
Yeah, he's 730.
You want to talk about dogs? We can't talk about Dylan Brooks. He's
different. He's
there.
Yeah.
You got these dogs, then you got that motherfucker over there that they don't want to fight.
A rabid pit bull. A rabid pit.
But see, this is, and I'm not doing a Nick ramble, but this is what I said Jalen Brunson needed, and I'm going to leave it there. Back to Devin Booker and the Suns. It's a team full of athletic dogs. Mm-hmm. Even Grayson Allen is athletic, man. He can guard 3 positions. Yeah. You might not like him,
he dirty,
but he does.
But he can guard 3 positions.
You want to win, or you want to look good doing it?
Yeah, he dirty. Hey, he found a way to stay in the league.
Grayson Allen,
I did not expect him to be in the league as long.
He didn't have to find a way. He had it. You watch him at Duke. He was the same dirty ass player.
He was the same dirty ass player. You right.
But
this
is the example I'll give. All right, and I'm gonna throw my team under the bus. We take the Knicks. We're gonna take the Suns. We're gonna take the Pistons. I'm gonna take these 3 teams. All right. We got a loose ball.
Right.
How many Pistons are going to go for that loose ball?
All 5.
How many,
and maybe 2 niggas off the bench.
How many Suns going for that loose ball?
Probably all 5.
Okay, I'm done. Loose ball, how many Knicks is going to get it?
Probably OG and Miguel. Probably. And sometime Miguel iffy. Or what's that one boy y'all got who went crazy last night, even though y'all lost? What's his name?
OG did work last night.
Yeah, but it was the other dude too. He made a bunch of threes.
Deuce. He diving.
Yep, Deuce diving. He diving.
Well, you exaggerate when you say two. If there's a loose ball,
it's gonna be like 3.
No, it's gonna be 4.
4. Okay,
it's gonna be 4.
OG Deuce.
It will never be 5 unless it's even if it's the.
But
bench,
I'm talking about the starting 5.
It'll never be 5.
We let's look at the starting 5. Okay, if it ain't Cade, it's gonna be the other 4.
No, I'm saying even when you say 5, Cade will be the last one because I don't want Cade.
I don't want him to jump on that ground.
But for the Knicks, I say 4 because you got Josh Hart.
Right.
No, the Knicks it'll be 3. I'll be realistic. It'll be 3.
But let's talk with the starting 5. Out of the starting 5,
the starting 5, it'll be 3.
Okay. Who's in the starting 5?
It'll be Josh Hart.
He doesn't start, does he? I thought he come off the bench.
No, he starts most of the time.
Okay.
It depends. It'll be Josh Hart. See, the Knicks is funny because there's so many injuries.
Right.
It'll be Josh Hart. OG is going, and Jalen Brunson is, but they don't want him to because he'll get hurt because he's small.
All right.
But I don't know, man.
Big Cat ain't jumping on the ground. The big bodega ain't going out there and get the ball.
All right, this is gonna be my New York Knick rant.
The setup is real.
No, it's not even a setup because I told you I was gonna do it if it came up. Karl-Anthony Towns will go down in history as the greatest talent that couldn't perform.
At no stop he was at.
Cat can average 25 points a game easily.
Yep.
He's lazy.
Yep.
He has no sense of urgency.
Nope.
He's never improved his game. He has no conditioning, which leads to no stamina. And it's his choice. There's no coach in America that could bring out the best in this man because he does not care. And I am not the only Knicks fan to say this. Now, he is what I thought he was. He is what Jimmy Butler said he was. He's what Draymond Green is saying he is now. Knicks fans wanted to give him a chance and opportunity because he's in a different environment, and a different environment does matter for an athlete.
It does.
So now he's in a position where he's going to have to go to another environment because the Knicks fans are done with him until he shows something on the court. Myself, I'm done with him. I watched Jalen Brunson carry a team of people you didn't know who the fuck were.
Yeah.
And that's not even correct English, but I ain't trying to be correct English. Team of who the fuck you didn't know were. And they came close to winning the finals, but he got hurt.
Yep.
I'm talking about the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yep.
And everybody acting like it didn't happen. True basketball fans know what happened. Now, you put people around Brunson, and what happens? Karl-Anthony Towns just blows it all up because it takes one person sometimes to blow a whole team up.
It does.
Because once you see this lazy nigga, you got two things you can do. You can get on him and play hard regardless and win in spite of,
right.
But that's not what they're doing. That's not what they're doing.
Nope.
It seems like Mikal Bridges sees Karl-Anthony Towns is like, fuck, nigga. They ain't doing that.
No, they be ready to fight that nigga, bro.
I don't count OG because OG plays hard all the time. It's just, he's just different.
You ever notice that, bro? They be ready to fight Cat.
Well, OG and Cat got into it on the bench, and OG doesn't get into it with anybody.
Nope.
And Jalen Brunson had to step in, and everybody's wondering what happened. What? That's it, because he's always out of place with these rotations. I was talking to one of my partners that played for Central, and I said to him, I miss hooping where it was just man up, because that's all I know, because I'm old.
Right.
I never played with a defensive scheme. All I know is you got him, you got him. You switch sometimes.
Right.
But you got your man and you lock in.
But that's not professional basketball, though.
No, it's not. But the NBA at one time was that. But you had the hand checking.
Right.
And you had the brutality, which, no, it's not professional basketball anymore. Of course it's not. The game has changed.
But even,
I'm just saying,
even in that time frame, I get what you're saying, and you are correct. Even in that time frame, even if you would slide, everybody could defend damn near everyone. So you would at least slide. You knew where to move. Like Jordan, everyone give Jordan these high praise. He wasn't a great on-ball defender, but he was a great help side. He slid his feet. You couldn't just do him dirty.
But you can't be a good help defender without the right teammates.
Right. There you go. And that's the problem with Cat. Cat, he just looks clumsy, but he's been that way. Even when he was at fucking Minnesota, when he's on the floor, he is a defensive liability. He doesn't move.
Bro, I hear you. I hear all of that.
He doesn't move.
I hear all of that.
I ain't never liked this game.
But this is all I have to say as far as that's concerned. You have agility drills. You have trainers that excel on improving people's agility. No, he's not going to have Kevin Garnett agility sliding his feet. He's never going to be a Hakeem Olajuwon in the paint. But you can improve every year.
That's a want, though.
That's what I'm talking about. He does not care. Rudy Gobert is the goofiest nigga I ever seen on a basketball court. But he's won defensive player of the year several times.
This year he's actually been looking good defensively.
He'll get crossed up every once in a while, but you know what he does every play? He plays.
Yeah.
You will never take him out of the game because of effort. You can take him out because of ineffectiveness, because maybe the tempo was too fast. And I hate to give Rudy Gobert a compliment, period, because I think he is so ass.
I think he's ass.
But he plays to the maximization of his potential every play, and you can never say he doesn't.
I agree.
You come on the weak side, he's there.
He's there.
He's going to get a block on the weak side. He's going to box out.
Yep.
He's not going to get outworked.
Nope.
You can outplay him because he's tall, he's kind of lanky, he's kind of goofy, he's not the quickest. He doesn't have the quickest lateral movement, but he's there.
I can say this year he's been looking pretty decent defensively.
He gives you the maximization of his potential, bro. And that's something I always say to young people. Even at work, when I see younger people get within it, I say to them all the time, You have a gift. I don't know what that is. You have to find it. Just maximize that. Because it's so easy to blame your surroundings. You can blame your teammates. You can blame your job.
Yep.
You can blame your relationship. But what are you doing to maximize what makes you you? Everyone has to get to a point, and I'm fucking up a whole closing statement that I haven't made up yet. Everybody has to get to a point in life where you have to find you.
Right.
And when you find you, what are you going to do to maximize you? I have to say that to anybody. Before you complain about your surroundings, what are you going to do to maximize you? Before you can find what's wrong with your surroundings, you have to maximize you. You can complain about your wife. You can complain about your job. You can even complain about your children. But what have you done to maximize you, to give you to that situation to make it better? When you do that, then you can say something. Cat can't say shit.
Nah.
Cade Cunningham, I have watched every year.
Getting better.
Maximize him. And then you know what happens when you maximize you? Your surroundings get better.
Yeah, he got better.
When I maximized myself as an artist, everything got better. I got promoters that come to me. I got publicists that come to me. And I'm talking about people I ain't even paying.
Right.
Your surroundings get better.
Even
on the podcast, we maximize ourselves and what we bring, our conversations get better.
Yep, I agree.
The dialogue gets better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The energy gets better. The results get better. You know what I'm saying? We fell back on the top 80 chart a little bit because we didn't do a show for a month.
Yeah, we did.
But we still 32 out of 80.
Yeah.
And it's not out of 80. It's out of the top 80.
80, yeah.
So that's still 32 out of 1,000 people.
We're still shining. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's glistening.
Yeah, we should have been in the top 10, top 5, but we still shining.
Yeah, them niggas is
we'll
trash.
get there. We'll get there.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We're not putting money into it like a lot of these places are either. So a lot of it is money generated. A lot of it is algorithm generated. But that's the game.
Yeah,
I'm not coming as the bitter person, but that's the game. Sometimes you pay what you weigh, but you gotta pay the right people.
Yeah. No, I'm paying Google. I got $500 sitting in there now to start.
But I say that to say, maximizing your talents, maximizing your gifts, maximizing your resources is the key to success.
I agree.
And I have a pet peeve for people that don't do that.
Yeah, I do.
Like I hate when parents tell me how smart their kids are. So what, nigga? That shit matters when little Joey is 2. Oh, he's so smart.
Yeah, because as you get older,
nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Because you got this smart person and you got this person that willing to die for it.
Yes.
Somewhere it gotta balance out, bro.
I agree. Yo, let's move to the last sports topic. Let's talk about the Mavs. They're rebuilding. We all know they're rebuilding, and their focus have been on their star rookie. Who should they trade right now between AD and Kyrie? Who can they get max value for if they get rid of him?
I don't think it should be a debate. And when it is a debate, it's because it's an emotional answer. Business wise, you definitely getting more for Kyrie.
Yeah,
because AD, people gonna be like, Yeah. You say Kyrie, even though he don't have maybe 3 to 5 seasons left at a top tier level.
Yeah.
And so a team that wants to win now,
shit, you'll go Kyrie easily.
Yeah.
And he's toned down a lot of his.
Kyrie is a true professional now, bro. He's a true professional. Just don't fuck with him.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Because he going to say some shit.
Yeah, leave him alone.
And he going to say it on social media.
Yeah.
Just leave him alone. Let him hoop.
Yo, the sad part is with AD, bro, he ran into someone. And he fucked his hand up. Like, it was a brush screen. He fucked his hand up.
He didn't run into glass, anybody, dog. Yo. He got grazed.
Yo, it was a brush screen. It was, and hurt his whole. And he was like hurt so that he thought he was dead.
What hurts me with Anthony Davis, and I'll say this since I shitted on Cat. When Anthony Davis plays,
oh man, he's incredible.
It's never a problem of his game.
Never.
So I don't even bother defending his game because as soon as you defend his game, they bring out the Glass Joe shit.
Yeah, he just missed the glass, man.
I will say this, and I'm at this point right now. Even I say this with Giannis. Giannis has this problem with his hamstring, foot, shit, whatever, where he doesn't play more than 55, 60 games a year. And that was my problem with as far as the Knicks trying to get him.
Need him though.
But
that's the thing.
This is what I'm gonna say. I will take a player that will play 50, 55 games a year way more than I take this cat nigga, man. That plays, he's available, but he's unavailable. He is so unavailably unavailable.
But why would
and I
that
said I
cat?
wouldn't because before I shit on Anthony Davis for getting hurt all the time, I'd rather have that hurt ass nigga
Oh, you would?
than this unavailably available nigga.
You would?
At least I know he's gonna play hard for 55. I just got to deal with the other ones.
Is Anthony Davis even playing 55 games?
Yeah, he had one season where he actually was pretty healthy
Yeah.
in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So that's a 1 out of 5 year average. That's not good.
That's not good.
Not at all.
Use a lane.
But for Kyrie, they can get some good pieces, man.
Hell yeah.
Cooper
At least
Flag
3.
is a good piece to build from.
Yeah.
And don't sleep. That man from the Hornets is a
Just-
good piece too, man. Nobody wants to talk about him.
Which one?
I keep forgetting his name.
Oh, okay. No, we ain't
White
talking
boy
about
from
LaMelo.
Come on.
I know we ain't talking about LaMelo. Talking about the one that they not gonna trade.
Oh yeah, he's
They not
stuck.
trading him. They not trading that white boy off.
You know he's averaging like 18 a game.
Yeah, they not trading him.
But I'm saying, did you know he was averaging like
Yes,
18 a game?
yes, I did. That's only because I've been watching him lately.
I'm saying lately, so you just came to it.
Yeah, I've probably watched the last 20 something games.
Nobody was paying attention. Yo,
You knew he was nice when he stepped on the court, and when you watched all the other shenanigans, you was like,
son,
he's the bright piece in that shenanigans.
when you watch them play, it's
Bunch of
like,
shenanigans.
okay, they have one professional.
It's street ball. Yeah, one professional. That shit is literally
If
street
I'm running
ball.
that team,
Yo, Melo make me so sick, but I've been feeling this way about Melo's game.
Listen.
I just don't like his game. Son.
everything is for sale.
Everything.
Except
him.
the boy from Duke, yo. And I hate saying that shit. I like Miles Bridges. I think Miles Bridges just needs to be on a team of professionals.
Yep.
Miles Bridges actually isn't a problem.
No,
on the
he's
court.
not a problem on the court.
People just didn't want to forgive him for the off the court thing. But on the court,
But the off
he
the
just-
court thing wasn't even his fault. He ended up finding out it wasn't even nothing he did.
I think we should leave that alone. I think we should leave that one alone, though.
I get it.
Yeah, but I'm with you. I'm with you. And
That's the
none of our
sad part.
That's
It's
none
not
of
our
our business
business.
anyway. He's a basketball player.
Yep.
But on the court, he gives everything he should give.
He does.
Brandon Miller,
Yep. He should be somewhere else. He should
can
have
go.
never been over there anyway.
everybody's for sale.
Yep.
Everybody's for sale.
Everybody was selling. Nobody wants Melo.
Nah, can't even trade him. Make
Nope.
all that money, can't even trade him.
Can't even trade him.
Now, if it was football, you can just cut him.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of being a football owner. But I'm very interested. I can't be interested in what the Hornets do because they don't have flexibility. The Mavericks actually do.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Mavericks have some pieces on that bench that actually go out there and they play. You know what I mean? They have some people that go out there and they actually play hard, man. And
I agree.
Kyrie been hurt and they've been out there going hard.
They were going hard. Once he come back, they gonna definitely be good.
Nah, he's traded.
Then they gonna get him about
I
it.
see him trying. I see them putting him on the market, I would say.
Yeah.
But you have to finagle and see what you can get. Anthony Davis, I don't know what you can really get. Expiring contracts are very
You
popular.
could do like what's the name of them did? They got when they traded Young, they got a bag of chips and CJ McCullough.
You know what's funny, man?
They got a
This-
bag
this-
of
this-
an
this is-
expired contract and a bag of chips.
This is the funny thing about the
Ladies.
NBA that's very confusing. You have so many lopsided trades because of the CBA agreements, and then you have these trades that look crazy that are genius.
Right.
And Trae Young is the closest representation of it because it just happened. Mm-hmm. Like, they didn't give up anything.
They got CJ McCollum, whose contract expiring in after this year, and a bag of plain Lay's potato chips, the big bag full of air.
The Hawks have some pieces to be a problem in the future.
They always do. They have
Not like this, though.
piss poor ownership.
Not like this, though.
Piss poor ownership.
I hear what you're
group.
saying. They've had pieces, but they actually have some marketable pieces. Jalen Johnson is a problem.
Bro,
And Dyson Daniels
Did
is
we
a problem
forget
as
when they
well.
went back to the end, Eastern Conference Finals? They had great pieces there for at least 5 years.
Not
They
young-
could not put that together properly.
But not young pieces like this. Both of these boys are under 25. They're not even close to their
If
potential.
they don't get a good coach and there's a good GM in there, they're just gonna be wasted talent.
No, I don't disagree with that. But I'm saying to have two pieces like that under the age of 25 is a luxury. Now it's on them. It's on them.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, man. Let's jump into the topics, man. It's been some stuff going around lately, and I will say this: the pivot. Shout out to Ryan Clark, Fred
them.
Taylor, and Channing Crowder. They probably have one of the best introspective podcasts from sports guys.
Channing's crazy, though. I
And,
like him.
me too. And they had probably one of the best interviews I've seen in a while with Method Man. And Meth
is a good interview.
Yo, he's a damn good interview.
He's a good interview.
So they got Meth to actually open up and, you know, talk about certain things and things like that. And I thought that shit was super dope. And the one topic that they discussed was this. And I want to ask you, when do you think you finally matured as a man?
You talking about age-wise?
Yep. What age do you think you finally matured? Because Meth said he don't think he matured until he turned 40. Now he's in his 50s, but he said not when he turned 40. When do you think you finally matured as a man?
Full circle. 45.
45.
And to take it seriously the way I should, I say when management signed me to the deal.
Okay.
Full circle. Because when you have to be responsible for other people and then the people that they're responsible for as well, and then having to be responsible for elderly parents.
Right.
All that happened years after 45, but 45 was the presentation of it. Even though, you know, that deal was after 45, but 45 was when it really, really started to hit, and then all of those pieces came, and things really started to matter. The thing I respect about that, but I saw some people on social media acting like what he said was so far-fetched and irresponsible. What he said was actually accountable. Right. Most people are lying because they're going to say 28, they're going to say 32. No, that's just when you just started paying bills.
Right.
His answer was very, very, very honest.
Yeah.
And very respectful.
Especially for someone that was in the industry as a kid.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that answer because I think that answer is going to make a lot of people, whether they admit it publicly or not, think about that.
Yeah. I mean, and that's why we're here. So you saying 45, I think the sad part for me, man, I think I'm probably the most scared of, and be honest, that I'm the most scared of right now because I never really had a childhood, bro. So I feel like I've been an adult for so fucking long. I'm afraid that I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to revert back to trying to have a childhood or do some more goofy young nigga shit because I've never really had the opportunity to, you know, I had a kid early. I had responsibilities, family, I'd be in the matriarch of the fam. I've always worked, even going to school. Then I have moments of like to get the fuck around. Even as an adult, you have moments of getting the fuck around. But like I had so many responsibilities coming up. So, you know, I got married. My first time getting married was 24 when I got married the first time.
The childhood thing always confuses me. Not to cut you off though, but when people say they didn't have a childhood and when people say what their childhood was, that kind of confuses me, man, because, you know, when people explain their childhood and shit they did as a child,
right?
I ain't do none of that shit.
I get it.
Well, go ahead.
No, I get it. But everybody's childhood is different, though. So, yeah, you can say you ain't do that shit, but if you had an opportunity to just kind of be a kid and live with, you know, within a child's spatial without having responsibilities. I don't think I really had that. When people tell about childhood in New York and stuff they experienced and shit, right? I'll be like, damn. But did you have responsibilities? I didn't have adult responsibilities as a child. No, I didn't have that. That's what that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm careful with that topic. Right. And I'm never comparing because everybody's different. Like, even like with your story. Even if I go back to being a kid in Detroit, bro, I still have responsibilities, bro. I had to go out and make money and make sure my dad was in and out of jail all the goddamn time. Yeah, and it was a bunch of times when you know where we was at. And I was shoveling snow and doing shit to make bread on the side as a jit just so mom could have a little extra. You know what I mean? Because make sure we was good. Like making sure my little brother's first words was my name. Think about that. It was my nickname at that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what everybody called me. So, you know what I mean? So even then you see that, and you know what I mean? Like, shit, I changed all his diapers for the leading up the first beginning. That's why that nigga's so attached to me now. And then being like fresh out of high school, I ran away to go all the way to Florida to escape having a whole lot of responsibilities and still have responsibilities as I was there. Yeah. You know what I mean? But see, then too, you have responsibilities and you have maturity. Right. They're also two different things. You're right. But see, that's when people see what you're saying is a perfect example. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's what I was intending to communicate. Right.
Method Man always had these responsibilities of an adult, but he's saying
maturity, right?
His maturation process didn't hit that head of realism and accountability until 41. See, people see that clip of him saying that, and they don't really get what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what he was saying fully. I understand you did. Yeah. But most people aren't going to get that.
And then if I had to dumb it down, I'll say 31 is when I mature. When Lil Sean was born at, I'll say 30, between 30 and 31. Lil Sean was born at 30. Yes, I have my whole daughter, but we already know my life with that. When that little motherfucker was born into the world and I saw his face, I said, "Yo, that's I think in my mind it clicked. All right, boom, let's start putting things in place."
What attributes to that process is you see the face.
Yep.
You continue to see the face.
Yep.
And you continue to see the face.
Yes.
Taking that face away slows down a lot of people's maturation process.
That's a fact.
And it turns you into something else, which sometimes becomes a monster.
Yes.
And sometimes becomes a detrimental part because we're not equipped for that.
No, we're not. No, I totally agree.
You know what I'm saying? So with Method Man process, a lot of money came.
Yep.
And a lot of times you don't realize the blessings that are in place. You know, not trying to speak for him.
Right.
But I have to watch the entire interview.
Bro, it's great.
Saw clips of it driving to work and everything.
Bro, if you take the time and go watch that interview.
Well, I appreciate those kind of expressions because when we get these platforms, and I know our mission statement was always to make the uncomfortable conversations comfortable. Like we don't have, the platform as far as
notoriety.
Outreach is them.
Yeah, notoriety.
But if I could pick a platform that fits within the mission statement that we agreed upon years ago before we even understood the power of it, it's them.
No, it's definitely them.
It's the pivot. And I rarely co-sign podcasts on a serious level.
Yeah,
I might co-sign something that makes me laugh, but on a serious level, outside of ones that I listen to as far as the science of the mind or whatever, on a serious level that also can make you laugh and it's the pivot.
It's a pivot, bro. They different,
man. I mean, I can't remember the last time we really co-signed a podcast. I know it's been a while, but it's the pivot, bro.
It's different. That shit is different.
Ryan Clark,
oh my God,
watching him grow as a podcaster and a media talent. Great, man. He's
it
grown.
make you look at him different than like when you saw him when he was first going on ESPN or as a player. You was like, man, who the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you what really I think. A moment, and I know you probably remember. I remember there was a moment where he snapped on Stephen A. on air. Yeah. And he said, I look better than you. I talk better than you. He has grown so much from that rant.
Yes, he does.
I'm not going to say whether he should have had that rant or not because Stephen A. pisses off everybody.
Right.
So
even now with that, he says with him and Stephen A., if he does something I don't like, I talk to him off air because he's actually my friend. He's helped me, and I love hearing that.
That's the thing that with Stephen A. And for years, I've always tried to defend him.
Oh yeah, you do
because he's done so many great things. But even within a person's defense, they still have moments where they could be checked. Yeah, like you and I could be brothers and all day, but there will be times where we might have to say, "Bro, I think that was out of pocket."
Right,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
A fact.
Like, I know what you mean. I think I know where you're going with it, but the way you carry it through.
Yeah, it wasn't needed.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'll never say that publicly, but I think you're bigger than that. You know what I mean? Or whether it's a song, whether it's how I carry myself, and hopefully you would say something to me within my relationships. Like, bro, you bigger than that. And you did that without doing it because, I mean, I'm here.
Right.
I mean, I'm back flying there.
Right.
And I could have damaged that from my point.
Right, I get it.
Whether I was 100% at fault or not, doesn't even matter. My position, I folded. I folded when I shouldn't have.
I maybe digress because you cooking. I don't think you ever noticed it. You would notice I asked subtle questions, and your answers was never good to me. But I'm letting you. I was always letting you think through the topic.
You said I didn't notice?
I don't know if I don't know if you ever noticed it.
How? Yeah, that was tight.
Because I used to ask you subtle questions.
I used to get on the phone and be like, man, fuck this nigga. Like, this nigga knows.
My mind is, I got to let my brother think through it because to me, yes, he has right moments, but I also feel like he's being an ass.
Well,
and I don't want to just call
the
him an ass
realization of
because
it.
your feelings are your feelings.
No, well, the realization of it is, you can be right and still respond wrong.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And that's what I did.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I was right on a lot of levels.
You were.
But I responded wrong on every level.
You were right on quite a.
You know what I'm saying? Because even though I was right on certain levels, my response was still wrong. Because if you're right on a level and a person is wrong on their level, you just letting things happen isn't right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't let things happen, and I respond to it since you brought that up. You can't let things happen to something that means everything to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You still have the responsibility to fix it from your level.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, your person still needs you to fix it.
That's a fact.
Even if they're wrong and you're right, and they get in the shell, you get in the shell as well. Don't help shit.
Don't help a motherfucking thing, bro.
Because then when you fix it, they're looking at you like they were waiting for you to fix it, bro. Worst thing in the world is for somebody to wait for you to come save a scenario, and you just don't.
Yes, sir.
And why?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Why? Why you didn't just fix it?
I'm with you.
And all you had to do to fix it was show up.
That's it. A lot of times, that's all it takes.
Son, everything was so fucked. All I did was get off a goddamn plane, son. And
Yep.
just,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just,
But you know what? I always say this, bro. I would want someone to do the same for me. If you see me just jumping off a deep end with my wife, because everybody knows how much I love my wife. That's my heart. If I'm over here jumping off the deep end, I would want one of my friends who know me, because I don't have many who know me, be like, hey, what are you doing, bro? What you doing don't make no sense.
detox moments are necessary.
It's always necessary, yes.
But, okay,
Yes, it's necessary.
the moment is over, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had your moment.
You had your moment.
You was right. You won that part.
Yup.
Okay, you want to fight. You won the fight, bro. Don't let this become a war,
Right.
Like,
Because you're going to lose that. You're going to lose it.
bro. You ass right now, son. Know what I'm saying? You ass without this, like, bro. Say, come on.
And, for me, all I did was,
I'm tired of watching you. You ass.
all I did was, I said, you know what? I'm sending a message. I'm not going into no explanation of things. I'm not talking about nothing extra. I'm not going into nothing we've talked about. I'm just sending this message. And one thing I noticed, management started asking a bunch of questions, and I was keeping it. I was like,
Yeah.
2-word answers, bro. 2-word. I want you to move on, lady.
Like, shut your ass up and listen.
I just said, hey, I don't know what you want to do,
Yeah, I just threw the alley-oop.
but I think it'll be good to reach out. He will be happy to hear from you. And then I moved on. And then, she would send another message. I just didn't answer. I would purposely not answer.
Nah, they got it though.
And then, you know what I mean? And I guess she realized that shit. It's like, yeah, this nigga. I'm not going to answer.
Well, everything worked out.
But yeah, I love all of that, man. Let's get back to this. We're gonna do both of these topics. I don't give a fuck how much we run over. We're gonna do both of these topics. Now, and I preface this topic on this because I know a lot of times you'll have conversation and when you'll say, if you could go back to when you was young, or go back. I want a specific time frame. If you could go back 10 years, what would you do different? If you could go and talk to the 10-year you, go back 10 years, either have a conversation or rotate your life back 10 years, knowing everything that you know now, just 10, what would you do different within that time frame? If anything, it could be nothing.
No, I would have stepped out on faith with certain things,
Man.
that should be further along now.
Man.
I mean, definitely further along now. I would say that. No,
that's what I thought. That was me too.
I would say that. No, I would say that because,
my God.
first of all, I'll say we all have gifts, right?
Yes, that's a fact.
I'm not putting myself or my brother on a pedestal, but when you're gifted, the scene is different.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to step out on faith.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that also comes with accountability. You hold yourself accountable, then you step out on faith with the gifts you have, and things will work out themselves. And I didn't do that. I failed at that.
I did too.
And even with the conversations, I say with my dad that passed, like a lot of things weren't taken care of before he left this earth. A lot of conversations myself I should have had with him more aggressively. When I say more aggressively, I still mean respectfully. but I should have pushed the envelope with certain things that should have been handled between himself and I that didn't get handled that were tough because he's gone. So
Right.
you have to learn things quickly. So just stepping out on faith, man. There's so many different levels, career-wise, education-wise, even expression-wise, music-wise, podcast-wise.
Everything.
You question yourself a lot of times, and a lot of times questions are good.
Yes.
But the worst thing in the world, and I love to say this to my son, is like when you look back 10 years and like, damn, I said I wanted to do this.
Yep.
I wanted to do that. I didn't even attempt.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And that's the key. Attempting. At least attempt.
Well, that's the reason why there's two things I say.
You can never know if you're going to fail if you don't try.
And I find myself saying things on repeat. When people worry about failure, I said, what actually is a failure?
Right.
You know what I mean? A failure is just not making an attempt.
So, yep.
And I hate the word try because I think try is a sucker word.
I agree.
That's what kids say when they want you to get off their back. Mm-hmm. I'm trying my best.
Nah.
What does your best look like?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What in your life do you really feel like you gave your best? You're thinking because you can't answer that shit.
Nope.
And if you answer it, I'm going to tell you that's cap.
Yeah.
You can't.
No, you can't.
I don't know what my best is.
I don't know what my best is. No.
I just don't. I don't know what my best effort is.
Nah, me neither.
You know what I'm saying? I lost, at one point, when I got off the alcohol, I lost 100 pounds one time in my life. Then I got into weight training, you add the muscle or whatever. I don't know what my best was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I could have took that. I don't know what my best is education-wise. Yeah, I got my degree and I got a lot of certifications. I don't know what my best is.
Right.
I got like 8 certifications in a short period of time. I can't say I did my best when I did that because I haven't got another certification since then.
Right.
So my best should have been the follow-up.
Oh, right. Right.
I could have followed that up a whole lot stronger. So even with music, I did the 5 EPs. I can't say I did my best work. How the fuck do I know?
Right.
Even with the podcast, you know, we've grown.
Yeah, we've grown.
We can't say in 2025 we did our best work. We can say we did our best work thus far.
Right.
But that's as far as you can go with it. We don't know what we could do with this shit.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know how far it can go. You know, we did our first, you could say maybe promo together.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't know where that can go.
We don't know where that can go. No,
that's something to build from. If we don't build from it, that's on us.
Yeah, that's
and we said earlier before, maximizing resources, maximizing potential.
Yep.
We don't know, man. I mean, everyone, yo, all of you got something that happened 10 years ago, 5 years ago, where a change could have been made, a huge difference could have probably been made, and you probably didn't do anything.
No, that's
or you did the minimum.
The bare minimum.
Or you did something, but it wasn't maximized.
No, I totally agree. Because 5 years ago, 10 years ago today, my youngest son was born. He was already here. So 10 years today, he was here. He was just born in October. And I had I'll take one situation where I should have jumped out there on faith. I had a situation that could have brought me a whole lot of money, and I did not take it, being scared of some level of change. And finance wise, that would have changed a lot of things for me. Now, the other part is this podcast thing may not happen, and I may not have met my brother here that time frame. But I know that one instance, financially for my family and what I could have done, even business wise, would have changed dramatically if I'd have took the offer. And that's one thing I've always kind of not really regret, but I wish I'd at least tried it, that leap of faith situation. I think it's a lot of times that we have things where we had leap of faith where we should have done it. I think I took a leap of faith for when I finally decided to take a leap of faith is when I left the city of Raleigh, because I felt like that was holding me back. That was that one leap of faith and it helped me. It helped me grow.
That's progress. You know what I mean?
But that was 4 years after that situation that I mean,
you still did it though.
Yeah,
there's still a level of accountability you have to reach.
That is a fact.
And it's learning. You know what I'm saying? It's learning, and that's also part of the mission statement of this podcast. You know, we should hold each other accountable. You know, within that, like,
right.
You know, sometimes more is required of you,
right,
than someone else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we push each other within certain things, and then we have to be honest, man. We're just, for lack of a better word, man, I just don't think we're regular people.
No, we not.
You know what I'm saying? We're not meant to just come home and sit down.
Nah.
See what I'm saying? And it's just a lifestyle that has to be continued. You know,
Yeah, I totally agree.
If we see each other doing that, it should be, you know, like I can remember, you know, management used to ask me sometimes, "Did you write today?" And I used to be like, "Huh?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Paying attention, but not.
Right.
How consistent that was. And when you think of the things that attract you to a person, a lot of times, those are the things that really keep you around that you don't really realize.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? It's not even with your eyes. It's the things that surround.
Tangible.
You know what I mean? A person that sees something that means something to you and they make it mean something to them because you mean so much. You know what I'm saying? That's the power in a soulmate or in a partner.
That's what I always say with my wife, bro. I will always say this. Erica took on my dream and made it hers. Made it her dream.
Yeah,
and really, yo, you can't beat that when someone take on your vision, your dream, and put and really go hard for your vision, your dream, like it's their vision, their dream.
Yeah,
that shit is incredible, man. I've never encountered a person like that before in my life, and she is definitely
replacing that dynamic.
Oh man, you can't.
Damn near impossible.
Yeah, it'd be hard as
it's
hell.
It's like a FanDuel parlay,
bro. That's right. That's why I try my damn best to never do nothing that'll ever embarrass, disrespect, or cause her to question me as a person, as a man.
Any relationship of power,
right?
Any relationship of value, it's a good chance.
And we talking about
again.
We talking about black women at that. So for people who maybe think we don't like black women, or there's a leader of black men that don't like black women, or we bigging up the black women.
I hate that,
I do too. But we bigging up the black women in our lives.
I hate that.
That shape us, that guide us, that helps us.
Does any other nationality
for
even have those conversations?
No, they don't. It's
you ever see an Asian person saying,
it's nigga talk.
We don't like Asian women.
Nigga
white
talk.
People say, we don't love white women.
The sad part is, bro, in our community, we have let the white narrative shape our thought patterns about one another to a point where we now think that's the way it is.
It's nasty work to even hear black women say that black men don't like black
all through
women.
TikTok. You can go on TikTok right now, bro, and it be lives, a bunch of black women shitting on black men.
I hate that just as much as I hate when I hear black men saying there are no good black women out there.
Right.
When they say there's no good women out there, it's almost like they're saying there's no good black women out there. When you base your entire sample space on what you see on social media.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
When there's a whole another world that's not on there. And there's some powerful things on social media.
Powerful things on there.
We gravitate towards the, yeah, whatever, man.
Well, let's move to the last topic, man. And let's see if we can not make this that long. But what is some advice you have for a young brother that listens to the podcast or follow anything that we do on social media? What's that one advice you would give them?
I think this episode we've done that, the whole episode.
I think we did.
You know what I mean? I mean, we'll be regurgitating shit to even answer that.
I agree. But just give us one. Why not?
Well, put in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Find what makes you.
Right.
And maximize that at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else will take care of itself. Because that's the foundation. And root cause analysis is something I always speak on. He always hates it in my face, but I'm sure behind me he probably uses it and speaks on it and probably tells somebody I bring it to his attention. But when he talks to me, he calls it trash. But I'm going to act like he hasn't done that. Throw my hands up.
I'm transitioning. I'm trying to be a better man.
It's bullshit. But as far as,
I agree.
With most of us, we use root cause analysis. The root cause many times is ourselves.
Yep.
Not finding us.
Yep.
And maximizing ourselves.
Yep.
That would be my conversation with any young man or young woman. Let's start from there.
Yeah. I think I totally agree everything that he said. Every aspect of it, of what he said, I totally agree. Definitely. I will also say what we just spoke about a few moments ago. Don't be afraid. Take that leap of faith. Do your root cause analysis. Do your breakdown of what this could or can't do for you. Weigh the odds, and if the odds even a slightly favor you taking that leap, take the leap. Sometimes second guessing, over guessing, overthinking, over processing will stop you from doing something that can always help you. This is something I told a friend recently, because I told him he has way too many friends in his circle. Yo, take that circle and turn that shit to a half moon. This man here has brought that up when we first started really politicking, and he said that. And I thought about it, and I was like, shoot, honestly, my circle has really been more of a half moon than a circle. The least people in your area, in your circumference that can dilute thought, conversation. You want to have people around you of substance, people that really hold you accountable if you got it or you don't have it. You don't want a whole lot of yes people around you. That's including the partner that you lay down with every night.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? But that's it, man. In the show, man, what you got to add for the show? In the show?
Well, just growth, man. I'm going to regurgitate something. Like with everything he was saying, for those that don't understand what root cause analysis is, basically it's holding yourself accountable and finding the foundation of your problems.
Yep.
You know, we all have gifts, man, and within that accountability, it's going to be discomfort. It's going to be some slight confusion. But the more you work into finding yourself, the clearer these things will be. We consistently speak on decluttering our minds, decluttering our thoughts. And as you do that, you don't have to worry about doing what he spoke of as far as cutting down your friend circle, because it will happen by itself, because you'll see things clearer. Some friends are just for seasons. Some friends are just acquaintances. But the better you do is finding yourself, the clearer these thoughts will be, and the clearer your circle will be. Because some people will disappear on their own.
Yes.
And you won't have to do that.
That's a fact.
You know, I haven't known this man a long time as far as years. But as far as quality conversations, as far as quality moments, there's power in that. And within every conversation, within every moment of fellowship, you should be bringing away something. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's energy, whether it's knowledge, whether it's just education, all of that.
Yes.
Just like music should create mood and emotion, so should the time that you choose to spend with your fellow man or your partner.
Yep.
That's how you build. That's how you grow. That's how you become enlightened. And within all of that, accountability sets the tone.
Facts. Yep. Well, this is the Black Male Podcast. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am. Damn.
And we'll catch y'all next week, man. Peace.
Yo.